let me see what we got here. Chat box is good. Need to get this on the right one. Oh. All right, chat. The force is with us. We must strike at once. All right. This game was so difficult when I was playing it. Oh, shoot.
Discharges. As if the droids alone weren't bad enough. Just what I needed. Take those generators out. Try your lightsaber. Well done, Master.
The Force Awakens top 3. Yeah, you're sick. I'm gonna find out where you're staying, because if you think The Force Awakens is top anything besides the trash can, then there's something wrong. But yeah, you know, I just finished my Star Wars rewatch. I always had Revenge of the Sith as my top, my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. And I think I haven't seen it since it released in theaters in like 2000 whatever. Just rewatched it over the last 2 days. That's got to be some of the saddest film I've ever seen in my life. Like, the tragedy of Darth Vader, I mean, Jesus. You know how sad it's got to be for you to know somebody's going to, you know, take the L, but you still have hope for him anyways? Like, that thing messed me up emotionally. I think I was just sad the whole movie, man, because, like, there's this buildup of, like, having hope that Anakin will actually turn out good. But you just know, like, man, these prequels already got made. There's really not much we can do. What am I supposed to do? Like, what? Very tragic story. Yeah, it could have been prevented. Like, when you see the Jedi, man, honestly, I got beef with the Jedi. Like, I'm all for the good guys, but the Jedi did him so bad, dude. I feel like with all their knowledge, like, they had no type of thought process on how to deal with somebody. All you guys have to do is just, like, understand, like, okay, let's put ourselves in our shoes. Like, dude, he came in late. Naturally, he's gonna have more attachments than most. He clearly has a strong sense of justice. Like, let's just make sure we're doing right by the kid. Like, yes, we have to calm down his arrogance, but we're not making it any better by denying him at every turn, always trying to hush him up. Then y'all not keeping it real with him. So, I mean, the Jedi, they got what they needed to get. What am I supposed to do with this? How do you get past this level? So, I blame the Jedi a lot just because Anakin wasn't technically wrong. He wasn't technically wrong. He just he had bad leadership, man. And low key with Obi-Wan, I have mixed feelings about Obi-Wan. Like, yes, there's a part of it that's like Obi-Wan could have done better. I think if Qui-Gon was alive, Anakin doesn't go to the dark side for sure. Um, Qui-Gon was the most sensible of all the Jedi I've seen in the three trilogies. Like Obi-Wan, when I'm rewatching three, like he's kind of sipping the juice of, yeah, I'm a Jedi master. Yeah, and I'm gonna watch Clone Wars next because I mean just watching three makes sense why he turned.
Redirect their fire back at them.
Because this was just like, man, because I felt like he realized he couldn't even keep it real with them. Like, okay, I just had dreams about my mom dying, so naturally I'm going to be a lot more apprehensive to trying to protect the ones I love. Honestly, think he should have just went into exile low key and just said I'm going to be a farmer with Padme and just be like a rogue Jedi because everything he went through just wasn't worth it in the end, man. He had it, dude.
We can't go this way.
And it's crazy because let me see here. Emperor Palpatine, like as much as Obi-Wan needed to stick for him in tip. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm all like he playing the everything's strict sense of justice, and it's like, bro, he's a human being. Like, I don't like their lack of emotional intelligence. That's what I got to say about them. Like, okay, you started giving him some props towards the end of three. Like, hey man, you actually saved me. Like, you deserve to get the credit. I think he should have did more of just keeping it more honest with Anakin, man. He had it, but you know what they say about the dark side: they take and they don't give.
No challenge at all.
I mean, yeah. What's up, Spooky Jawa? Yeah, this game is great. Wild Lilac. Yeah, man. Okay, so with Anakin, again, how I feel like Qui-Gon Jinn would have played it is Qui-Gon Jinn would have told Anakin, like, hey, man, your fury is not, random. Like, it's justified. Like, hey, the Jedi are tripping right now. And, it's our job to, kind of be the difference makers and do the right thing within context. He was too conflicted between a proper Jedi and being like Obi-Wan, he was too by the book. He tried to be a cookie cutter. It's like Anakin needed, unfortunately, the Chancellor, what he was doing was the right thing because he was at least acknowledging Anakin's prowess, like constantly reaffirming him and letting him know, like, hey, the Jedi are tripping, but Obi-Wan wanted to play if you just wait till middle school, then, you'll be a champion. It's all like, bro, the dude has a patience problem. You need to, yeah, man. Attack of the Clones is the best one. Attack of the Clones is really good. Thank you, Lilac, for the follow. Need something to spin the block on the ops. It's crazy. I can't wait to see this Clone Wars story because if I see some more hypocritical Obi-Wan, it's up. Yeah, Attack of the Clones was good, honestly. Like, they really set up the love story with Anakin and Padme really well. You kind of see those initial thoughts of him wanting to turn to the dark side. Like, hey, man, we just wasting time. Now, I remember Travion. I know. Kung Fu Kenny, what's the deal? Because in Attack of the Clones, man, like, again, I have no problem with what he did to the Tusken Raiders. I find my mom... Jesus crucified in the middle of a barnyard after I just had nightmares. I'm doing the same thing. It's really no complaining. Likewise, Kenny. And the thing is like there's nobody in the Jedi Order that's challenging anything on the hypocrisy side other than Qui-Gon Jinn. If Qui-Gon trained Anakin, it would have been fine. He never agreed with the exactly like Anakin is holding the Jedi accountable. And the Jedi, their egos are just going unchecked. And to be honest, when you look at the prophecy, it's kind of just all like Anakin being born from the Force. I'm looking to get in Star Wars. Where should I start? I never watched it. Honestly, Travion, if you can deal with the CGI, the first 3 movies are really good. Pacing's good. You just have to, immerse yourself in the film. Like, don't get caught up in the graphics are bad. It's still a good movie. If you can watch the prequels, then the sequels, that's how I say watch it. So watch 4, 5, and 6, and then watch 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean 1, 2, and 3. Don't watch anything 8, 9, and 10. There's nothing to see there. You didn't see anything. But But yeah, if you can watch 4, 5, and 6 and just appreciate for the film, it's a great watch. And then 1, 2, and 3 really just nailed the thing home. They say you're supposed to watch 1, 2, and 3, but I just realistically, there's no way you're gonna watch better CGI graphics and then go all the way back to worse. So my favorite character is between Anakin and Qui-Gon Jinn right now. Honestly, I didn't care for Qui-Gon Jinn when I was younger because I was like, yeah, he's just the old guy with the lightsaber. But now that I actually understand like who he is, he's almost like my favorite character, low key. Like he just has some common sense. Like even from when he picked up Anakin, because okay, let's just say the Jedi don't pick up Anakin. Who's to say that at some point the dark side doesn't find him and it's just way worse from the beginning? No, Star Wars is great, man. Like highest midichlorian count, and honestly, I feel like the prophecy, the Force used Anakin as a way to kind of show its displeased state with the Jedi. Anakin's angry at the Jedi, and the Force is angry at the Jedi, arguably because it sent Anakin to balance it out by getting rid of the Jedi. I haven't seen I haven't gotten to the Darth Revan part of my Star Wars lore yet. But yeah, man, they really just did this dude bad. Like he was just young, he's in love. And you could see like, cause when I'm watching episode 3, I'm like, hey, this dude's like stupid. Like, what do you mean you're about to make your new empire? Like by the end of the movie, he's lost his mind to the point where yeah, he doesn't even understand Padme anymore. And I was like, damn, it's really sad like how twisted a sense of justice can be taken advantage of just because he's so naive. You're gonna learn so much. We should talk on it in Discord. Hey man, put me on, Kenny. Is that Blackie Chan or? Oh shoot. There we go. By the way, you good? Mine makes comedy sketches. Yes, I am. Wylat. Thank you. Yes, I am. Kenshiro, let me know when. Hey, yeah, Kung Fu Kitty, just tag me whenever. We're trying to get the Star Wars fandom more prevalent in the Discord. But yeah, like, and honestly, I was not expecting to be so emotionally shaken after watching episode 3. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen them. I had to literally split it up into 2 days because I could not deal with the emotional heartbreak of watching Anakin. Like that boy was conflicted. Sidious tells him like, yeah, I'm in the dark side. I'm the Dark Lord. He was so close to like finding redemption. Cause like honestly, if I had it my way, I would have just had him be a rogue Jedi that starts a different Jedi order, like on kind of like how Wakanda was with the Jabari tribe. Like, if it would have just been like that, he goes back to Naboo, stays with Padme. Like, that's all I really wanted for dude, man. He didn't have crazy goals. He just wanted justice because the Jedi trained him, and he just wanted to be acknowledged. Like, that's it. And it's crazy because when you think about it, he doesn't have a dad, and his first father figure dies, Qui-Gon Jinn. Then his next one is pretty much low-key hating on him, and doesn't realize it till later. What's funny is that he just needed someone to care for him that wasn't Sidious. Literally, that's it. If anybody would have just been an actual role model to him, he would have turned out fine. Like, and I'm glad Obi-Wan just accepted it. Like, yo, I failed him. Like, that's it. Straight up. I just failed him. Thank you, Wildlat. Like, all he needed was a proper role model. Hey, man, you're doing great. Yeah, they might be jealous on you, but don't worry, I'm in your corner. Like, if Obi-Wan would have just been like, hey, dog, I'm the one voting for you behind the scenes, Anakin would have been cool. But if I feel like the world's against me and only one person's for me, dark side or not, bro, that's the side I'm leaning into. As well as, I don't, let's just call Anakin 15, dude. At that age, he doesn't have any wherewithal to have the emotional intelligence to know, like, hey, long term, this probably isn't going to be the best for me. I'm being manipulated. Like, and it's so sad how easy it was for Darth Sidious to manipulate him. Like, yeah, I'm about to just pump your head up, show you that the Jedi are cruel. And the Jedi are so predictably stupid. Hey, bro, they're about to arrest me. Why would they arrest you? Because they want control of the Senate. Next thing you know, Jedi, let's arrest them. It's all like, y'all lying, the good side's telling the truth. Like, hell yeah, I'm conflicted. We supposed to unalive, we're not supposed to unalive. Like, I wasn't, I was kind of mad that he tried to say like, oh, let's not end the Palpatine, but he definitely tore off Dooku's head. He has to stand trial. I need him. Like, it was just bad, man. Like, I really, really, really felt bad. Like, dog, y'all did. And honest to God, like, watching this man burn on lava was, I thought I was watching Naruto. Like, Sasuke going to Orochimaru, like, that was heartbreaking, cool. This man singed to a crisp in lava almost had me fighting back. Well, not almost. I was fighting back tears. Like, it just, I mean, that's why the only person supporting him, and unfortunately, like, literally. And it's crazy because the Jedi are so wise yet so emotionally unintelligent, dude. Like, hey, man, this is a young man. Like, does everybody forget what it was like being a young man? Like, what are we talking about? Civil droids. Like, that joint was just crazy, dude. If Darth Maul didn't, and that's what I'm saying, man. Qui-Gon Jinn is just really an underrated character, man. Like, we needed him the entire series, dude. And it's crazy that, he comes back at the end of all of that to train Obi-Wan with his Force Ghost training. Like, the Force knew what it was doing. Like, at that point, I kind of, like, the prophecy just makes more sense. Like, the Force was trying to correct itself. Like, the Jedi were clearly out of their mind. Like, it's bad when Anakin can convince Padme on a lie that the Jedi are tripping, and it's believable. My favorite Jedi right now is between Anakin and Qui-Gon Jinn. Anakin, just because he really wasn't saying nothing wrong. He just, he had bad leadership, man. Oh, I get to play as Anakin. I forgot this. I cannot wait for you to watch Clone Wars. Like, I'm telling you right now, Clone Wars, Spooky Jawa, I'm all right on TikTok. Clone Wars, I already know I'm going to be upset because if there's any more hypocrisy than I'm already seeing, then I might just fully convert into a Sith Lord. I ain't going to hold you. What about you, Wylat? Who's your favorite Jedi? Like, this joint, man. This game was so cool. They need to do a remaster of this game. Pong Krell. And why was Sidious so cold? And then, oh my God, we got to talk about Yoda. So Yoda losing, I forgot that he lost. I was sitting there, I was like, why did he lose? And I don't know what Obi-Wan Kenobi was thinking. If he would have fought Darth Sidious, that would have been the end of Obi-Wan. We wouldn't have a prequel. I don't know why he thought he was going to do that. Like, I get it, Plo Koon. I don't know who Plo Koon is. Yes. Like, Obi-Wan saying, yeah, send me to fight Sidious. I'm like, Obi-Wan would have got eviscerated. Hold to initiate. Pong Krell is his favorite Jedi. I don't know. Who's Pong Krell? He said he didn't say that's his favorite Jedi. He just said that's a name to remember. Wylat said he mixed with Plo Koon. Not spoiler. I hope he doesn't tell you. Hey, don't tell me no spoiler, Spooky Joe. No spoiler, no spoiler. Where do I punch this thing in? Oh, there we go.
Master, I could use a little help here.
Like, this joint, man, yeah, but Emperor Palpatine, I don't know why he was so nice with a lightsaber. Buddy was incredible. He was over there like he was hitting him with this. Jedi playing the, wait, Spooky Jawa, don't tell me anything else. Don't spoil nothing else. I don't know who Plo Koon is. Don't say anything else. I want to be surprised. Okay. But yeah, Palpatine, he over there like stabbing, Jedi trying to do these fancy swing. He's sitting there like, yoink. Because, again, I don't know how Palpatine, he one-tapped 2 Jedi Knight, then he 2 or 3 tapped the other 2. Mace Windu got my super respect. Believe it or not, lightsabers is Palpatine's weak point. What do you mean? The dark side I sense in this one is crazy. Yeah, like Palpatine with a lightsaber. I always just thought like, I mean, Rogue One was the only new Star Wars I like. I haven't seen Rogue One. I'll probably watch it after. Palpatine was super nice. Mace Windu, he got it. I won't, but you've seen it before if you watch the movies. Okay, say less. Because what was Yoda's weakness that he played into? Because Yoda, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, Yoda, again, could have ended this whole thing. Like, Yoda out here playing games. Like, the Jedi just don't know how to handle, like, they didn't know how to handle no business, bro. Like, I don't understand, like, how many times Rogue One was peak. Yeah, no, Rogue One has been definitively the only one I've heard good things about. Yoda, yeah, my thing was, like, it looked like Yoda, he's better at close distance, so that's why, yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, Yoda, and this. Also, Yoda is nice. Like, Yoda is nice. Because I'm like, okay, Yoda being kind of cocky. Like, Obi-Wan, I don't know if you can handle that. He said, I got this. Like, Yoda went in. Yoda reminds me of King Mickey on Kingdom Hearts. Yoda be moving, okay? But see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there should have just been a lot more, like, action from the top people. Like, why are you sending Obi-Wan to go fight Grievous? Send Mace Windu. Send Mace Windu. And honestly, Mace Windu, if he felt some type of way about Anakin, he should have built a better relationship. I would have just kept him under my thumb, spent more time with him, all this other stuff. The Force determines the winner of depending on the blah, blah, blah. But yeah, man, there was a lot that went wrong with the Jedi. Shout out to Yoda because he was doing his thing. But yes, Palpatine, I mean, this dude I was impressed. He did get very ugly with that Force lightning. That part always kind of creeped me out. I was like, this dude is hideous. If you can't tell he's evil just looking at him like that, I don't know what to tell you. But Yoda could never beat the Emperor because it was Anthony. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about objectively. Like, obviously, we know they're prequels. Like, again, you missed the part, Spirit Detective, where we're talking about how the Force used Anakin as its will. Because you could kind of feel like Anakin's anger with the Jedi is indicative of the Force being angry at the Jedi itself. Same things Anakin was saying was the Force was literally trying to warn the Jedi through Anakin. Yeah, because again, like, it's kind of a slap in the face to say, like, hey, you get all the perks of being a CEO, but you're not getting the label of a CEO. Spirit Detective, is that a canon event or is this headcanon? Because I just watched the movie, I didn't see that. Windu himself thought he was the chosen one. I heard that, but then I saw some deleted scenes saying, kind of refuting that. I don't think Mace Windu thinks he was the chosen one. I think he does believe he was. I just think he had some common sense, like, hey, yo, this dude's got, some emotional intelligence. Again, he knew what was up. I just think he was also complicit in pissing the dude off to the point that he would get angry. Tapped into the dark side a long time. Mace Windu was going crazy. Because I was sitting there, I was like, nah, he definitely whooped on Palpatine, like, and mind you, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, who's the strongest? Him and Yoda is definitely Titanic. Like, if Yoda and if Yoda and Mace would have went to go beat Palpatine, it would have been game over. Novelization, the book they made for the movie. Okay. But yeah, man, the Jedi just dumb. We needed Qui-Gon Jinn, man. Like, he's the only dude that had a brain in the prequels. Shout out to Jar Jar Binks, one of just the worst ideas for a character ever made. I can't stand Jar Jar Binks. I thought he was funny as a kid, and never again did I share that thought. That is the unfunniest dude ever. Like, that man, Jar Jar Binks. Misa say, I was like, what? Without the Force, Destiny, Mason, Yoda, Solo, the Emperor. Yeah, man, I'm like, dude. And then the thing that's crazy is like you could tell how the tides were changing. Also, Grievous practiced the unorthodox. The only reason Obama beat him was because he had a blaster, which Jedi don't use. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing. The Jedi fight like uh they don't fight smart. They think everybody has to fight like them. It's all like if all I do is counter you, I'm gonna win. Cause literally, if you look at Palpatine's style, it's completely contradictory to the way the Jedi fight. Like the Jedi are all about these long, fancy arcing swings, and Palpatine's just shank, shank, shank. I don't think he's that bad. You don't think who's that bad? Also, Grievous was hard too, by the way. And honestly, the Glazing Award, if anybody deserves it, I have bad nerves for you. Jar Jar is even worse in Clone Wars. Nah, Jar Jar is that bad. Every scene in Clone Wars of his is getting skipped. Misa. I think that we the baker. I was like, oh brother. Obi-Wan versus Grievous. Obi-Wan earned like all my respect right there. Because fighting somebody with what, 4 lightsabers? Oh my god. That was some of the coolest like lightsaber work I saw in my entire life when I was doing that. The only people that could beat the Emperor dueling is Yoda, Anakin, Mace, and Obi-Wan. Honest to God, I don't think Obi-Wan stands a chance against Palpatine. Jar Jar is an awful character. Facts, Frozen. I like Obi-Wan a lot, but the Chancellor boy, that man is different. Jar Jar Binks didn't do not one funny thing. Like I almost turned off Phantom Menace several times just because of Jar Jar Binks. Like he's a comically clownish character. And then they used him to like give the senator more power. Like, I was like, bro, it's all bad with him. Ahmed Best though, glad they gave him a new character. Yeah, no, shout out to the dude Ahmed Best for playing him. He didn't write the character, he just did his job. I'm glad he's getting paid. He's not annoying funny ain't funny to me anymore. Yeah, I don't ever want to know about Jar Jar Binks' arc. I heard he had a tragic end, which is honestly it's bad, but part of me is like that's what he gets. Don't do that. Obi-Wan is defensive Gina. No. Here's the thing. So to me, if I'm ranking strongest lightsaber fighters in the prequels, first and foremost, that man Count Dooku is up there. Okay, Count Dooku is not to be trifled with. Honorary mention. But I'm going Yoda, Mace, the Chancellor, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. Anakin, like when you think about it, in 3 years he got crazy good with a lightsaber. To be able to beat Count Dooku in like a 3-minute fight, like that is insane, bro. For sure, Dooku is nice, bro. Like I was hating on Dooku, like I was talking crazy about Dooku like a couple weeks ago on my Discord. Discord link in the bio. Discord link in the bio. I was talking kind of crazy about Dooku. Dooku is nice, okay? Because Anakin in Clone Wars is actually not like weak either. Like Anakin's nice. Obi-Wan is also nice. Like he's fresh off Darth Maul. At that point, Obi-Wan's the nicest in terms of Anakin and Obi-Wan. Dooku, like for Anakin to beat Dooku one-on-one I was all like, nah, Anakin's kind of dangerous. I could give Mace Windu the strongest because one-on-one he was beating on Palpatine easy. Yoda, I don't know, he got caught up doing nonsense. Prime Dooku beats everybody. I mean, I wouldn't deny it. Like Dooku, from what I saw, he was that guy. Like Dooku was not to be trifled with. Like Dooku, boy. And yet Obi-Wan, like honestly, he reminds me of Kakashi. Like that's what Obi-Wan reminds me of. Obi-Wan, he got the Kakashi thing of just like he's so well rounded that he's just a problem. Because again, beating Grievous, like Grievous, I gotta give him credit. He murked off 4 or 5 Jedi Knights and then used it at the same time. Like when I was watching that as a kid, I was like, oh, we're about to lose Obi-Wan. Like that's it, game over. He's done. But for this dude to just I was like, yeah, you're good, bro. Mace has a force ability, shatter point, exploits weaknesses through the point. Yeah, Mace got the Sharingan, dude. Mace, he already got my respect. Again, after watching the Emperor one tap everybody and Mace was the one who beat him, I was like, you got it, bro. Yeah, because Obi-Wan, like, my thing is like this. He'll lose in a fight like this, but then beat Anakin. Or he'll lose in a fight like this, but then lose to Grievous. Like, what are you doing, bro? The Fall. Oh, oh, shoot. Twice the fight. Oh, shoot. Ahsoka, low-key the GOAT. She can fight anybody. See, I don't know anything about Ahsoka. I always just thought they was randomly trying to bring her up in Star Wars lore for no reason. He doesn't know Ahsoka yet. No, I don't know. That was hella crazy. Anakin. Yeah, Anakin, like, bro, if you think about it, like, he got, like, Jedi Master skills in 3 years, bro. Like, what? Obi-Wan to get as good as Anakin? Don't get me wrong. Obi-Wan, if you take Anakin out the picture, Obi-Wan's a GOAT. Like, him beating Darth Maul was crazy. But Obi-Wan is nice in Clone Wars after 10 years. He's nicer in Revenge of the Sith because it's 10 years plus 3. Anakin is 3 years after getting mollywopped. Like, he was showing some skills against Dooku, but you could tell, like, okay, Dooku could have easily did this whenever. But for Anakin to just turn the tide, like, while strafing, like, that's crazy. Oh, shoot. She's so legit. She's the Chosen One's apprentice. Yeah, I've heard good things about her. I don't know nothing about it. Oh, shoot. I forgot this fight's uber difficult. Have you seen the Clone Wars show? Yeah, Mark Hughes seen the Clone Wars show. Y'all join the Discord link in the bio. I'm going on a Star Wars revisionist plague, so I'm watching all the Star Wars stuff. Yeah, Dooku's nice. Honestly, part of me wants more lightsaber stuff, but as much as I love the series, I'm glad, like, well, I'm not paying attention to anything after the original trilogy and the prequels. The sequels get no love here. They don't count. I kind of... Also, yeah, as wise as the Jedi are, how did they not know Anakin was a whole dad out here? Like, come on, dude. The baby of the Force having another baby. Nobody thought to think anything. And then it's like they had no, like, recourse for him after he told them, like, hey, I had nightmares of my mom losing her life, and it came true. Any Star Wars after 2005, I don't count. Hey, man, I heard that. Because, again, I can't blame Anakin. Like, he had dreams, couldn't sleep. And then look at that. If you can't sleep, you're already going to start losing it. If this dude's not getting no sleep, I'm trying to... shoot. I'm trying to get this man some help. Like, he can't sleep. He's having nightmares that come true. And nobody's taking it seriously. Oh, shoot. I got planted. Nah, bro, don't do the sequels like that. They're solid. Nah, the sequels are not good. Let's be real. The sequels, Force Awakens, first off, they played me. They gave me hope and took it away. They brought Luke Skywalker back in a very dumb way. I didn't understand that. Kylo Ren, I loved his costume and I loved him at first, but then they just made him a schizo warrior, and I just wasn't feeling that. Like, I liked what is this? I liked his voice or whatever, but I didn't like Kylo Ren for what they turned him into. Poe is dope. Yeah, Poe is great, and then they've said, hey, Poe, we're not going to do anything logical with you. Like, we're just going to waste your time and everybody else's Poe. Is that okay? And they were like, yes, sir. And that's what happened with Poe. Hold on, y'all. I got Battlefront 2 loading. There we go. Anakin must have had that VA healthcare. He got a prescription to walk it off. Yeah, no, and again, bro, like honestly, like I forgot how emotionally heavy the freaking Revenge of the Sith is, dude. Like you can't help but feel something for Anakin, man. Like, dude really just had good intentions. He just wanted a family. And like again, damn, you played Battlefront 2. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is great. Again, like, he just wanted to what is this? He just wanted to save his peoples. That was it. He didn't want nothing crazy. He just wanted to save his people. Camino, let's see. Kessel Run, Tatooine. Tatooine is good. He just wanted to save his people, bro. And the Jedi let him down. That Order 66, though, in terms of playing the long game, that man, Palpatine got it, bro. Palpatine got it by a long shot. Buddy said, I'm going to put in a... And it's crazy because he played the Jedi so well. Like, hey, y'all are going to need to take an army, or else y'all are going to have no way to stop the Separatists. Like, he forced their hands so well. It was crazy.
When you capture a command post, the attack can continue.
Like... And my thing was like, okay, the Jedi, again, nobody thought like, hey... Nobody thought, hey, an army just ready to go. Shout out to Sifo Dan, or what is his name? Sifo Dyas, the one who ordered the clones, because he's the only person that had a brain. Even the sequels. I'm the Compton Lord himself. What's up? What's up? Oh, is this a turret? Yeah. Oh yeah. As y'all can see, my aim is cooked. Yeah, Sifo Dyas, whoever he was. Honestly, every Jedi before, including Qui-Gon Jinn, before had a brain, and then the rest of them just turned it off. How do I get off this thing? How do I get off this? Ah, shoot. How do I get off the turret? Okay, I was about to say. Also, Mandalorian is goated, in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, I felt bad for Jango Fett though. I know Mace Windu did him so cold in the face. Mace Windu did that boy crazy. You would have thought he was a fodder character. How quickly Mace Windu made light work of him. The Jedi were arrogant and they deserved to get caught slipping like they did. No, 100% agree. When I was younger, I felt very bad for the Jedi. I was like, oh my god, no, they shouldn't have done that. But nah, the Jedi, they needed that, bro. Like, they was sipping their own juice. Come on, dude. They needed a little taste of humble pie. Like, I knew something was wrong when they sitting there. You got a whole Obi-Wan telling you, hey, there's a planet missing from our solar system, but there's gravity around the stars of it. Nah, if we don't have it, then it's not there. I'm like, bro, if y'all were any careful and y'all think the dark side is plotting, why would that not be like a clue? Oh, what? Yeah, when you get older and look at the good guys win, but they just doing stupid stuff, bro. Like, all of this could have been prevented in episode 2. Episode 2, we could have saved the galaxy. Like, you telling me you don't think it's weird that a Jedi Knight is telling you that an entire planet is missing? You just want to write that off? Like, what are you doing? At that point, I was like, we're cooked, bro. Like, you guys don't have any wherewithal to check yourselves. Oh, we have to get rid of attachment. Like, bro, y'all are attached to the Jedi Order, so by default, y'all are not following your own creed. Like, nobody thinks it's weird, and then they didn't question who paid for the clones. Just didn't think. If you could change one thing in the Star Wars, who would it be in? If I could change anything in the Star Wars story, I would keep Qui-Gon Jinn alive, honestly. Qui-Gon Jinn stays alive. you can give I don't even know Ahsoka yet, but you can give Ahsoka to Obi-Wan and just have Qui-Gon raising Anakin. Because the thing that's crazy is Count Dooku's reason for leaving the Jedi is justified. Like, I'm not even mad at it. He said, y'all are tweaking. Like, Count Dooku, here you go, random army. Yeah, they said, hey, 10 years ago, a dude who said he was a Jedi bought a bunch of army people for y'all. I know y'all never verified it, but here you go. They just said, okay. Yeah, no, the Family Guy, everything is better than the sequels. You're going to love Ahsoka. I can't wait. Nah, for sure. Y'all join the Discord, link in the bio. But yeah, I would keep Qui-Gon Jinn alive. If y'all could change anything, what would y'all change about the Star Wars story if you could? If you could pick one thing. I'm over here with the dope fiend hand. And y'all join my Discord, link in the bio. Trying to get more Star Wars talk in there. But yeah, like Count Dooku, when I learned like why he went to the dark side, it wasn't even like he wasn't doing it on some greedy stuff. Like Count Dooku seems like a reasonable person. I honestly wasn't even getting like evil vibes from Count Dooku. I'm like, this dude just seems like a chill dude. He was also surprised that Palpatine like betrayed him at the last minute. That's how I knew. I was like, nah, Ben should have trained Leia and not Luke, or at least train them together. Yeah, but I mean, it was smart to keep them separated because if you find one, you find both. Like, that's too much of a threat. Oh, we talking Star Wars? Yes, sir. What's up, Hoodie Nas? Give Darth Maul better feet. Honestly, Darth Maul, I think they burnt him too quickly for one movie. Because Darth Maul, upon rewatching Phantom Menace, he was just cold. Or have him scarred. Yeah, Leia's personality was more like Anakin's than Luke's. Leia was just cool. Like, I mess with Leia. I really don't have any, like, problems with anything Leia did. Like, she was cold. She was about that business. But yeah, Darth Maul was hard. I just feel like they wasted a character getting rid of him in Phantom Menace. I feel like it would have been, like Marquis was saying, you know, let's just say he does, you know, he defeats Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, if Obi-Wan cuts off his arm and then leaves him there for unalive, but then he survives, then we can use him. But I didn't like okay, every 5 seconds we got a new Sith apprentice. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But it kind of lines up with the story, too, because in 10 years, he trained up Dooku, so it works. Yeah, we are not talking about the sequels. That doesn't count, Hoodie Nas. We're not talking about the sequels. Let me see here. Yeah, I just think the Jedi were just trash, man. And then, like, the Senate. Okay, my thing with the Jedi is, again, hypocritical. We're peacekeepers, not soldiers, yet we're leading a war, ironically, right now. Like, how do you keep the peace if not you're a soldier, bro? Like, that's just so stupid. And again, nobody, like, checked on the home world of this place. Dooku was the plug and easiest apprentice ever. He was already too cold. The theory was Count Dooku was trying to... Honestly, like, Jedi 227. I honestly could believe that. Like, at no point did Dooku give me evil villain vibes. He literally just... He felt like a dude who was honestly like, hey, man, I picked the wrong side, dude, to be honest. That's all it felt like with Dooku. Because when he was talking to Obi-Wan, it wasn't even like he was coming at him on some weird stuff. He was just all like, hey, man, like, if you kind of change sides, dude, like, I was trying to do the right thing. New Hope, last is crazy. New Hope is good. It's not bad. Like, I for sure don't have New Hope above Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace, like, again, in my youth, I thought Phantom Menace was the worst movie ever. When I first saw it, I was like, man, this is boring. I don't understand anything. But I was like 6 or something when that movie came out. So a lot of it went over my head outside of the lightsabers. And what's crazy is I had the nerve to, for years, folks, I thought that there wasn't enough lightsaber action in Phantom Menace. That movie is quite literally half lightsaber action. It is great. And really good lightsaber action. Thank you, Toji405. The pacing of Phantom Menace is great. The storyline is great. Qui-Gon Jinn, again, we got blessed. Dooku was the plug. Tales of a Jedi on Plus. Yeah, somebody just told me to watch Tales of a Jedi on Disney Plus. Also, y'all join the Discord link in the bio. But yeah, like, man, I'm probably gonna watch Phantom Menace again, honestly, because I need to be happy. Phantom Menace Hoodie Nas is so good. Like, Phantom Menace was amazing. Like, it's such a, like, man, yeah, I'm gonna watch Phantom Menace again. And honestly, Luke and Leia's love story gotta be more tragic than Romeo and Juliet. Like, that joint, legitimately, Revenge of the Sith makes me sad, like, as if I watched Attack on Titan. Like, that joint is sad. Yeah, I got Phantom Menace over Empire Strikes Back for sure. Y'all be easy, finna go play Elden Ring. Alright, Spirit Detective, join the Discord link in the bio. This is the blasphemy they speak of in the Batman. Bo-Katan. Who is Bo-Katan? Hey, man. I like Empire Strikes Back. Like, that joint's good, but you can't tell me that Qui-Gon Jinn didn't just carry. We got to learn of the Luke being baby Force Jesus. Like, man. Also, shout out to Darth Vader, because he really be front line sliding on the ops. Like, he be in his little Empire Star Destroyer putting in work, bro. I think bro is undefeated in a starship. Dang, go! My God. Bo-Katan. I don't know who Bo-Katan is, Spirit Detective. Trooper. Oh shoot. Let me see. But yeah, I can't wait to read more Star Wars lore. I'm mad because I was watching a video and I wish they would have kept a lot of that legend stuff canon, because that extracurricular writing they did was great. The whole Jedi and Tython, like, I was like, oh, this is getting cool. I like that origin story. Like, hey, we used to have common sense, but then we got dumb. God dang, having the prequels be higher than the originals hurt. The originals are honestly what stars. I get not everyone likes New Hope. New Hope isn't even bad. Like, I really like New Hope. And just to give context, I have joined the show Chaos. Everybody, oh shoot, not the Hell Associates. New Hope is not bad. Don't take my ranking for New Hope as like, oh, it's bad. Like, New Hope is a great movie. This is coming from somebody, I just rewatched New Hope maybe a week or a half ago or two. That movie's really good. Like, pacing is great. Story holds up. The way they introduce the characters is fun. Like, I got no problems with A New Hope. Where do I have it at? It's just, bro, Revenge of the Sith, there's no way you're putting A New Hope above that. Phantom Menace is absolutely better than A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. Okay, and then she gonna put it's called A Bad Hope. Okay. Like, Return of the Jedi, seeing Luke come back with just like the swagger of, hey, I got this, with his all black. And honestly, I don't think Luke gets enough credit for his feats. Buddy came back a Jedi Knight by himself. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, in a 2-year span, Buddy did a leap that Anakin took 13 years to do in 3 years. I'm still in Fantasyland. It's crazy. Luke was on his bag, bro. Like, he saw Obi-Wan do the Force, the Jedi mind trick one time and already came back fully using it. Got himself the black cape with the green saber. Like, Luke was in his bag, bro. Like, Return of the Jedi was one of them ones, boy. I tell you that. And look, when I tell you Luke Skywalker was swinging that lightsaber like it was 100-pound bat, like, Luke was swinging to win, boy. There wasn't no fancy katu. He was like yaga, yaga, yaga. Luke got aura facts, Memento Mori. Like, if you look at how Luke was fighting Vader, the technique is not to be a Jedi. The technique is, I'm gonna win. That man was swinging that thing like he's swinging, and he's all like, if you don't get out of my way, you getting cut in half. Okay, yeah. Like, Luke was going stupid. I was like, okay, and then like, okay, I could probably say at that point, if you want to say Vader's stronger than Palpatine, I think I agree. At the point of the original trilogy, so Luke beating Vader just off some sheer like yaga yaga yaga. I was like, nah, this dude's crazy good. Like, oh my god. And then when he goes and saves everybody, he tells Java like, "I'm warning you, this is your last time," and then just went ham. I was like, "Yeah, nah, Luke is hard." Attack of the Clones is just a good movie, honestly. So like, Attack of the Clones used to be Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, and Phantom Menace for me. But you play the Force Unleashed thing. Of course, I play the Force Unleashed. Starkiller should have been a canon event. Attack of the Clones is a really good setup movie. Like they do a lot of good job just explaining like, hey, these are the events that kind of led to this madness. So I think it's a good movie to set stuff up. I love how it sets up the love with Padme and Anakin. Honestly, like that's what made me low key sad was I was just all like, man, they really were just two kids in love, like born into like a war, bro. Like if Anakin was a bounty hunter, he would have ended up with a better fate. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so sad. Like they get married, his hand cut off. Now that boy didn't waste no time to put the pizza in the oven. Let me tell you that. 3 years later, you got twins. We need a younger Luke show. Honestly, we gotta. If they were gonna do anything with Luke Skywalker as far as a TV show, they should have done it a while ago. Because at this point, like they've done so much damage to the franchise that if we do anything else to Luke Skywalker, it's up. You played, yeah. Nah, like literally, it was Romeo and Juliet in space, but I don't know why it hits so much harder. But them being on Naboo, really getting to know each other, and like when she confessed her love for him right before they were about to lose their life, I was all like, God damn, they cut onions up in here, man. Like George Lucas is he deserves all the credit, bro. Like he really painted a really good love story because yeah, again, Star Wars in terms of what it is isn't anything complicated. It's a space soap opera, but they do it really well. And yes, we absolutely need to leave Luke alone. What they can do that I'd be okay with is if they did like a Luke Skywalker anime style thing. If they do an anime style thing, cool. But it got to be brief. But at the end of the day, I would much rather they just don't do anything else. Like they have destroyed Luke Skywalker enough, bro. That nonsense on the sequels, my God, just a waste of everybody's time. Mistress Nix, what do you mean? Do they really? What did I say? I forgot what I said. They can cook with Luke, like again, seeing him, seeing him in a new thing was cool for a brief clip, but like they need to just leave it alone, honestly, bro. Like, and it's crazy because I love Luke Skywalker. All right, I'm not talking to Jazz anymore. This is crazy, but like, yeah, like Luke Skywalker, I think they just missed the window, like because here's my thing with the sequels. We just see how bad this got without George Lucas there, bro. Like, we're not gonna get anything we're gonna be happy about. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we're just gonna get pissed off. It's gonna be a bad time. There's no point. I would love it, but it's not gonna get us nowhere. Cause I'm the same person that I like. You know, we never got Luke sad. Yeah, it's just one of the things that we got to leave well enough alone, man. Like some stuff, just we got to leave to mystery. When George Lucas told write Star Wars, it was inevitable before it took a dive. Yeah, like my thing is as a fan, knowing that the guy who gave me the magic for 6 films sold it and isn't going to be touching it, I know I can't expect anybody to come close. Like even just look at Dragon Ball Z. Like, damn, Ewok. Like, this dude Toyotaro, he's cool, but he's not touching Toriyama. Like, I'm okay if we just stop Dragon Ball Z. Like, we have to be okay as fans with leaving well enough alone. Because the way you kind of respect the medium is just being appreciative that it's complete. Because again, what could we honestly do with Luke other than ruin it. Because yes, he brought balance to the Force and he destroyed the Sith, which is still fulfilling the prophecy that Anakin, gave birth to. He was the chosen one, and Anakin did destroy the Sith because he destroyed Palpatine at the end. Yeah, Tagashi. Oh my god. But yeah, like I think it was cool. Like I think the reason Star Wars was such a hit for so long was because think about it. From 1983 to 1999, we had a complete story from beginning to end. Like that was it. So like yeah, you can have fan theories and all that stuff, but the mystery is what makes it good. Mental Mori, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Y'all join the Discord link in the bio. Did you forget that he didn't destroy Palpatine? The sequels don't count. The sequels don't count. The sequels don't count. Sequels don't count. Because my thing is, like, literally, I saw Palpatine explode into space dust in a space reactor. And you mean to tell me he somehow survived? They're like, get out of here, dude. So, my thing is, the only thing I'd be okay with anything Star Wars style is if they did it like anime style, to where they just did a cartoon series and hand drawn cartoon. I don't really care for the CGI stuff. If they do that, I'm kind of okay with it because then you don't have to worry about trying to cast the right people. You're not limited by technology and bad CGI. I think they can do the full brunt of the Force's like magnitude with cartoons than they can trying to do it. A Grandmaster Luke show would go hard. The thing is, the concept sounds good. Like as a fan, I'd be happy. Grandmaster Luke, like, okay, tell me more about how you trained yourself. Did you train with Qui-Gon Jinn and other Force ghosts? It sounds good. I promise you. You got to remember, this is Hollywood. Hollywood hates it when we like stuff. We got visions, but I don't know if we'll ever get more stuff. JJ Abrams should never touch Star Wars again. Everybody involved with anything after the prequels and the sequels, the prequels and the original trilogy, should not be allowed near Star Wars again. Bro, why is this Ewok so alive? Because again, I love Luke Skywalker. Is just, man, because it's the same thing with Itachi. Itachi's my favorite character in Naruto. Do I wish we got just all this Itachi cool stuff? Absolutely. But I understand part of the reason why I like Itachi so much is because there's just an air of mystery around him. Like the fact that we don't know, I have to just use what we got and just imagine. Because no matter what, when they gave us that Fourth Hokage super chapter a couple years ago, that was a terrible chapter. Hoodie Nas, thank you for the follow. Hold on, let me I don't even think Shay has seen the movies. Let me just make that very clear. Shay over here talking about Return of the Jedi this and all this stuff. I don't think Shay has seen the movies, but what do I know? Yeah, so that's the thing. It's hard being a fan when you come across good content because, like, okay, she said yes, she has. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Gosh, it's hard being a fan of stuff because I feel like back in the day, before like that Minato thing was a bunch of nothing, bro. The Minato thing was so dumb because it was just a fight between Naruto and the Kyuubi all over again. That was it. The Preston LA videos is coming back just there, Jordan. I'm lying. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it. All right, never mind. Y'all, please. I'm going to send the clones to attack Shay. Yeah, I'm actually going to go on the LA skit run for the next couple videos. I did a lot of being black ones. But yeah, man, it's just sad. But Hollywood, they're going to taint anything we like as far as fans. If the original person doesn't stay in it all the way through, then we just need to know, like, hey, that's all we're getting. Vader with this force choke is so cold. And honestly, too, like, Star Wars needs to learn how to brand stuff outside of the Skywalkers. I think if they would have done more with, like, the Mandalorian and stuff sooner, then it would have gave the world enough time to be like, okay, we could use the Skywalker thing. Because, like, Dragon Ball Z, we ran into the Goku problem. Then they gave us some Gohan, then Goten. So when we got back to Goku, it was kind of like, all right, we've seen how big the room gets. The CGI in the prequels was a bit over the top and didn't flow. In movie, can't really describe how CGI took away from the movie, but it did. Oh no, I understand because when I was rewatching A New Hope and like the original trilogy, so apparently you can't find the unedited theatrical versions anymore because from what I read, George Lucas, all the special edits and CGI that he added was his true vision. And those kind of snapped me out of the movie a little bit. I didn't like the CGI in A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and all that stuff. Like, I understand it, and that's the thing is like at the time they weren't at a point where CGI could flow into a movie properly. But yeah, now Star Wars, man, I think they just need to have before George Lucas leaves us, he needs to just say like, "Hey, the sequels, I don't acknowledge those, and I can live with that." Dave Filoni, Luke's show, animated, please. Hollywood hates money. It's crazy. If you tell Hollywood, "Hey, if you do X, Y, and Z, we will spend money for 8 lifetimes," they'll literally go, "Well, what if I just do everything to make a toy that you don't like? Will you still buy the toy?" Like they're so I don't understand the people in the writing room. Like I just feel like there's just no consensus of an audience. So Jesus. They'll do ABC if you ask for XYZ. Absolutely. Redcon anytime after 2005. Absolutely. Because my thing is all like, I don't think like, because Star Wars got to easily be like top 3 biggest franchises in history. So all they're thinking of is let's just see how much we can milk this until we ruin it versus, hey, if we leave it alone, then it's forever goated. Like, just look at some of the Disney movies. Like, for the most part, if they have a sequel, they don't put a lot of money in it. They just put it direct to VHS, and then they leave the original one alone. Like, I've never heard anything retcon for Aladdin. Never heard anything, retcon for The Lion King and all these other stuff. I am getting whooped, by the way. And it stays a classic because every 20 years they can re-release the animated theatrical release of The Lion King, make all their money, introduce it to a new audience. If you just leave stuff alone, let it breathe, you'll make money for it forever. But Hollywood, nope. They want to make $1 million tonight. They're like, "Hey, I know y'all came to see Harry Potter, but we thought you'd like Harry Potter." Like, what? Like, just leave classic stuff alone, bro. Like, leave well enough alone. It's okay to Harry Potter. Harry Potter. But yeah, no, I really, really, really just, man, I got a huge appreciation for Star Wars right now. Like, it's crazy how much different it is when like you're older and like can actually appreciate it. Oh shoot, okay, the Force was not with me on that one. That game just bailed out on me. Okay, all right, a little bit weird. Hold on, y'all, technical difficulties. Harry Potter. They'll give you Harry Potter even though you say you like Harry Potter. They were like, "Surely you asked for Harry Potter." I'm like, "No, that's actually not what I asked for." They're like, "Well, we're gonna give it to you because that seems better." Let me see. Yeah, let's do a little Sonic. I'll do a little racing right now. Harry Larry bought the carry. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I got a huge appreciation for Star Wars right now. Like, I think I'm gonna rewatch the trilogy again. I'm probably going to rewatch Phantom Menace, of course, just because. Again, I'm trying to tell y'all, Phantom Menace is really one of them ones. Yeah, MCU, Star Wars, and Harry Potter, like those are crazy. And like Harry Potter, okay, to me, Harry Potter should have stopped way sooner. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might have to rewatch those. Use that magic to straighten their teeth is crazy. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Harry Potter after the 4th one was kind of diminishing returns.
Harry Potter got to be the worst MC on the planet. He never got good. All he knew how to shout was "My mother loved me" and "Hermione saved me." Hermione's the real MVP of the Harry Potter series. Let me just say that. Percy Jackson I always wanted to watch as a kid. That always looked fun. He can play video games. It's crazy. Percy Jackson always looked really fun. Um, but yeah, Harry Potter is terrible. Like I love Harry Potter as a series because it's a lot of nostalgia, like just the whimsical aspect of stuff. Like I remember being a kid and just being like, "Yo, I'm reading about these wizards in this magical school. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this ghetto ass apartment in the hood." You know what I'm saying? Um, so Harry Potter was really good for the escapism for me as a kid. Uh, but yeah, Harry Potter, I feel like after the fourth one, they started losing it. It just got more dark. We got to wait for everything. Harry has no character progress, and he's just getting credit for everything Hermione does. Like Hermione does all these spells, teaches the boys, and then they get all the credit. But yeah, Star Wars. Wait a minute, the Deathly Hallows were good movies. I mean, they was alright to me, honestly. I never cared to rewatch them. I only watched those movies because I knew I wasn't gonna read the book. Harry Potter was doing a lot for me. Prisoner of Azkaban is my all-time. Well, that one and Chamber of Secrets are my all-time favorite ones. Um, but yeah, man. Star Wars. I'm in love, man. All over again. And the music for Star Wars is so good. Like it doesn't make sense. Like the score of Star Wars is literally incredible. The Imperial March. And that's the thing, like, Goblet of Fire got like stupid dark, and then I was all like, hey, like, you already gave me a killer werewolf, like, I think I'm good, bro. The 2-part finale could have been a 0-part finale, but it would have been better. Yeah, man, I got a crazy Star Wars fix on right now. We need another Star Wars game that's not Fallen Order. I don't know what it is, but like Cal Kestis just does not do it for me as a main character. They could have easily just made that game with Luke. In fact, I am going to get Fallen Order on my PC and then just get a Luke mod because Cal Kestis is pissing me off. The Star Wars soundtrack is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Like the freaking noises of the lasers and the ships make, the lightsaber sounds, like incredible feats of creativity and ingenuity. And that's one thing I miss that they don't do anymore is like behind the scenes bonus stuff. Like that's the only reason I miss DVDs so much. Is because there was nothing better than you get a DVD and get to see all like the behind the scenes, the director talking, the actors. Like they just put the stuff on Disney Plus and be like, all right, that's it. I gotta go to YouTube to see somebody upload the DVD edit. Like, are you crazy? Remake or remaster The Force Unleashed. Honestly, The Force Unleashed was that should have been a canon game. The Force Unleashed was really good. Yeah, special features used to be my favorite thing. Like I can't tell you how many times like on the Spider-Man DVD I've gone through seen all the deleted scenes. Thank you, Carnage. I've seen all the deleted scenes. I've seen all the interviews, the actors on the set giving their little cameos, like, "Oh, this is us making this." Like that joint was so fun to watch. I want a bounty hunter, a non-sightsaber game. If they did a Mandalorian game right now, we would be on. A Mandalorian game would do the trick right now. Thank you, Carnage. Thank you, Shay Boogathan. Let me see, Joe Musashi. Yeah, Mandalorian game would do it. The thing is with the lightsaber games is like they keep trying to rewrite the book and say, oh, this game has canon to stuff that happened in between the new. I'm like, bro, just give me Luke Skywalker. That's it. That's it. That's all I care about, bro. Like, if you want to do the video games justice, do that. Just make non-canon good stories with great lightsaber action. That's all you got to do. I just don't understand why these like they make it so complicated to like write stuff that like we live in the internet where if you go online, the fans will tell you exactly what they want and they'll be like, well, let's surprise them by giving them whatever they don't want. And space battles. Like that's it. Oh, the way you get fans' attention is don't give them what they want. I'm like, bro, that doesn't make sense because by default you're giving me what I want because I wanted to see the movie for one. And two, if you just give me what I want, like I don't care how you get there. Like that's where the writing comes in. But like, come on, man. But yeah, I'm gonna get the what is this the mods for Jedi Fallen Order because yeah. And then the thing is all like the franchise for Star Wars. This game is Sonic, Shay. I feel like creating a series and listening to sensible fans probably are the easiest bag on the planet. Like Crystal Baller, when you think about it, the Sonic franchise is a perfect example. They tried that nonsense with that ugly Sonic. Everybody revolted, and then they said, "My bad, we'll fix it," and now they got a hit on their hands. Like that simple. Hey, let's take actual feedback from real people. Oh shoot. I swear they were right. Like literally that's all you have to do. Like you don't have to do nothing crazy, bro. Like just listen. They said, "Hey, a big hit, even a spinoff." Like, come on, dude. Look at the Mario movies. Like you don't got to do all this crazy stuff trying to be too creative. Like it's a bunch of teachers' pets in these writing rooms, man. But yeah, I gotta rewatch Phantom Menace. I'm about to do a deep dive into the Vader comics too. Cause low key, as I'm watching and like reading some of these comics, man, it looks like Darth Vader never fully was on the dark side. Like I feel like he just felt like, hey, if everybody's lying to me and the Jedi aren't doing the right job, the Sith might be better just because we at least getting shit done. Cause in Attack of the Clones, when he like, you know, that famous meme, he always like sided with quote unquote tyranny and just like a patriarch or you know like a one ruler type thing, a dictatorship. Because his whole thing is he don't mess with politicians. Oh no, that man was evil. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. What do you mean he was evil? I mean, they want to make money, not good content. Like I know he was evil, but like I mean, was he like evil? Like you know what I'm saying? He do some wild shit in the all right, I gotta see the comics. No, not the John Leguizamo movie. Absolutely not. That's not what we're talking about. No, sir. Talking about the new one. You talking about Vader. Like, I don't know, man. He seemed I feel like he got used to doing evil stuff, but for sure he had some good in him. I could believe that for sure. Cause I mean like shoot, he kinda already, you know, played his hand when he took out the Tusken Raiders. Metal Sonic do be kinda going crazy. Oof. Oof. But yeah. Yeah, Phantom Menace, man. I need more about this Qui-Gon, so I gotta watch Tales of a Jedi. Then I'm gonna watch Clone Wars. I'm probably gonna end up a Sith Lord by the end of all this. This make me want to play, bro. The new Team Sonic game when that comes out, I'm about to be head over heels. Like Mario Kart, that game is holding on by pure nostalgia because them games are not fun. Them characters are slow. The drifting is whack. Like the levels are out overrated. Like they're not even trying with the new Mario Kart stuff. Well, I heard they did some basic stuff, but still. Mandalorian and low key Mandalorian, bro. If I'm Star Wars, I would just center the next phase of the Star Wars universe around the Mandalorians, bro. That TV show was so good. Like, I almost forgot that Jedi were a part of Star Wars. That's how good Mandalorian is. Like, they got their own culture, they got their own designs, we still got blasters. Like, I think that's the mistake they made. honestly, it's the same mistake Loki Marvel's making. Marvel doesn't understand that like Infinity Wars, that's just the tip of the iceberg to how many good stories are in the Marvel universe, bro. Like Star Wars, you could do the Mandalorians, you could do Knights of the Old Republic, like might be a hot take, but I prefer non-lightsaber stuff over. The thing is because they've been like shoving down lightsaber stuff like on us for the last 30 years, bro? Or 40 years. Like all we need to I'm not in the Discord chat right now, sorry, I'm just on live. My computer over here smoking. All we need them to do is give us non-lightsaber stuff and expand the universe. Like you got all these galaxies. We ain't talk nothing about the Outer Rim, like the Old Republic, Tython. Like if they would have gone way more into the history, that would have given them enough room to where people don't feel like they're overloaded with lightsabers or the Skywalker family. Because that's my problem with the sequels was bringing in Luke Skywalker's family again. It's like, bro, this whole situation of events is because we're related to you. Let somebody else talk. It's my problem with Boruto. Like, at least with Dragon Ball Z, like, I get to see something with Vegeta. Like, Trunks is a fan favorite. Piccolo get his shine. Like, it's a lot of other stuff happening. Let me see. But how y'all feel about with Boruto, man? Yeah, Boruto is just Boruto. They had all that. My thing was I knew Boruto was gonna be bad because I was like, bro, Naruto had barely ended 5 minutes before Boruto came out, and they were already like on some this. And then we need a Star Killer with Sam Wire. Yeah, Star Killer being Vader's first apprentice was actually really cool. Yeah, Boruto, I'm like, dog, y'all decided that Naruto, who didn't have a father, for good reasons, was now going to become the worst father possible? Like, what sense does that make? Even as bad as a dad or all the jokes we make about Goku, like, at least when Goku's alive, he's in them boys' lives. Like, Gohan's little, he's training them, even though he comes after his neck get broke. Like, at least he's doing something. Like, you got Naruto as a bad dad? Like, what sense does that make? You think the new Mando will be good? They already had Grogu taken. Yeah, no, Mandalorian, honestly, I don't think they can do anything wrong with that show. That show damn near perfect. I got not one complaint for the Mandalorian, all the seasons, everything. They can do whatever they want. Even the guest appearances in season 3, that joint was the Mandalorian quite literally was the only thing that gave me hope for the Star Wars universe post Skywalker. Writing's perfect, sound is great, the Mandalorian is just cool. They do a lot of things right with Mandalorian. Book of Boba was kind of trash, I'm not gonna hold you, but it's okay. It's not anything to go home about. But Mandalorian is one of them ones. Naruto's still a better dad than Gon's dad. I don't know, man, because they both was gone. So I don't know about that. But I think that's it for the stream, guys. I'll probably go into Discord, chop it up with the folks for a little bit. Thank y'all for joining the stream. Join my Discord, link in the bio. If you're on YouTube, my link's on my channel. If you're on Twitch, links in the bio. If you're on TikTok, links in the bio. I'm gonna get on, keep sharing my thoughts about Star Wars. Gonna keep doing my deep dive. Gonna keep doing my deep dives. Gonna read the comics. And yeah, let me know more Star Wars lore. I'm super interested. I'm about to start